morning everyone, this is Dr. Shapna Yasmin, Department of Psychology. Today I am going to talk about the theories of motivation. So I think you may have all known about the topic motivation. So motivation is how you are, they have two types of motivation, one is self motivation and another one is outside motivation. So normally when the motivation, we can see it as internal process that initiates, directs and sustains behavior. So you have to initiate yourself to stimulate your behavior, your mind to achieve something or a goal or like something like that. So if you see the importance of motivation, it may helps in education, workplace sector and personal development. If you talk about education, if you want to achieve something, you need to be motivated, then only you can be able to achieve the goal that you have dreamed a lot in your education sectors, and even in the workplace also you have to achieve a position or some places in the higher position or something like that. You need to have some sort of achieve motivations that helps you to achieve your what you are thinking. It helps you to achieve it. And then personal development, so it may keep it like a personal thing for you can keep it on using this motivation for your personal development. Then types of motivation, the first one is intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic is driven by internal rewards, and another one is extrinsic. Extrinsic is driven by external rewards. For example, if internal rewards, that means if you got succeed in any program, that becomes a self motivation for yourself. So once you achieve a higher position or first place in any academic level quiz or something different categories, it also motivates you to, so next time if you are facing the competitions, you want to achieve the same position. So that is called as an intrinsic motivation. It is all you can use, you can achieve through internal rewards. And next one is intrinsic. Extrinsic. Extrinsic is through getting perks, incentives or recognition or something like rewards, so that you can be easily encouraged or motivated. So automatically that helps you to achieve a lot, want you to achieve a more a lot. This is about extrinsic motivation. Next, we have a lot of motivational theories are there. The first one is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So according to Maslow, it was developed by Abraham Maslow 1943. So what he is trying to say is every human being have to achieve 5 sort of needs in our life. The first one is physiological needs. What does that physiological need means? The basic need like air, water, food, that all called as a basic need. So each and every person want to achieve this need, okay. So we can't say that I don't want this, no, we can't be able to say like that only. So each and every human being as in the world, everyone want to achieve this basic physiological need, the food, like food, water, sex, whatever it may be, okay. And next, once we achieve that physiological need, then automatically we move on to the next level need, that is what safety need. Safety need is that you want to be very secure, and you need to have some sort of shelter and security, that is we used to call it as a safety needs. And before it was called only the shelter alone, but nowadays we can have lot of safety, like if you want to secure your life, we need to go for life insurances, and we can have some after retirement we need to have settle, or we need to be safe in a life. For that also we are planning, so that also comes under the safety needs. So once we achieve the physiological needs, automatically we look after the second need, that one is safety need. So safety need, once we achieve that safety needs also, then other thing we used to search for the third need is love and belonging needs. So everyone in the life is expecting the love and belonging, that's care and support and love, affection from the family members, each and not only family members, friends, relatives, everyone. So that we need to have. So once that love and belongingness and the care, affections got achieved, then automatically we move to the next need, that is what self-esteem. Self-esteem means how you been able to show yourself, that is the positions that you are achieving in the society, that worth you are having in the society. So if you want to achieve position, power, status, so that is comes under the self-esteem need. So everyone in the society, once these three needs have been achieved, automatically the fourth one everyone wants to achieve is the self-esteem need, that is the position, the power, the status in the society, that identity of who I am, what is my identity, that they want to show it and they want to achieve it in their life. And finally, once they finished all these four needs, and the last one is self-actualization, that is a completeness. I have received and I have achieved all the four needs, and finally searching for something. Okay, so looking for something, that is what self-actualization need. So this is called lower order need and higher order need. So first three we can call it as a lower order need, and last two we call it as a higher order need, and first three we call it as a deficiency need, and last two we call it as a growth need, because these three things, the first one physiological, safety and love, all these three things are deficiency need, because everyone is lacking each of the things that they have been lacking in their life. And if we are achieving the esteem and self-actualization, that it's keep on growing yourself, that is that's what we used to call it as a growth need. Next, we are going to see the Herzberg's two-factor theory. So according to Herzberg, he talked about motivation, factors for job satisfaction. So motivation is according to, he has talked about the two factors. One factor is hygiene factor, and another one is hygiene factor and motivator. Okay, that is what he talked about. So factors for job satisfaction, the motivation. So if you want to achieve or you want to have some recognitions, you want to be responsible, you want to grow yourself, you need to for all these things, the basic thing is job satisfaction is very important. So if you once you get all these things, then automatically you will be satisfied in your job. So you keep on motivating yourself, and then you can be able to achieve it in a higher level. And next one is hygiene factors, that is it helps you to prevent dissatisfaction, that is salary, work conditions, company policies. So whatever the salary that you are getting in the job, and the work conditions that you are getting in the job, conditions that you are availing on using in the particular workplaces, and company policies, how the policies is flexible according to you in the job. So everything comes under the hygiene factor. So these factors also helps you to prevent your dissatisfaction. Once these two factors, motivators and hygiene factors, get achieved automatically, then you be felt very satisfied in your job. So it also helps you to motivate yourself and grow more and achieve more. So if you see the implications, it helps you to improve motivators and managing hygiene factors. And next one, we are going to see about the McClellan's theory of needs. So in this McClellan, he talked about three key motivators. The first one is need for achievement, and second one is need for affiliation, and third one is need for power. So need for achievement means everyone want to achieve something in the life. So each and every one have some sort of the dreams and desires will be there to achieve in this position. Okay, so that helps you to that type of motivation helps you to achieve it. And second one is need for affiliation to be want to be with someone, the clinging part. Okay, we want to have some sort of closeness or relationship. It's talk about some relationship, affiliations. You are getting some recognitions in the society, in the community, or in the places where you are being here. So that everyone wants to have some sort of affiliation, that I am be here. So that everyone is giving preferences, I am being recognized, I am being preferences. Okay, and third one is need for power. Power is everyone wants to achieve in the society, in their life. So everyone want to achieve that power, that through once you've been trying to achieve it, so for that you need to have some sort of motivations, and that may maximum everyone tried it. Okay, according to the both self motivation and intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, it helps you to achieve the what you want to achieve. Okay, so people vary in which of these dominates. So each one has different types of needs will be there. Once they want to achieve, once they want have the need for achievement, once they have need for affiliation, and once they have need for power. So maximum it may depends according to the personalities of the different persons. So useful these three things, once you achieve these three things, it also helpful useful in leadership and job placement. So if you been as a good leader, you have to be achieve these three things, and it will be a good, you've been achieved in a secure place in the job. And next one is expectancy theory. According to Room's expectancy theory, he talked about motivation is equal to expectancy with instrumentality with balance into balance. So expectancy is the effort, whatever the effort, if you are expecting means you have to put some sort of effort, that is what we call it as a performance. So how you are giving your maximum effort, so automatically you can expect the result according to your performances. That is what expectancy. And next one is instrumentality, that is a performance. So you are based according to your performance, the best you are giving, the best you will get, receive, that is what the outcome here that you are talking about. So instrumentality, so what you have been given, that you can able to achieve it. And the last one is balance. So balance is what you the result you have been achieved, according to that you will get the reward. Okay, so these three things have some sort of connections will be there. So first thing is expectancy, everyone expects something. So if you want to expect to achieve the goal, that you need to put some sort of effort, and it shows in your performance. So once it shows a performance, automatically you will get a good outcome. So if you get a good outcomes, automatically then you will be rewarded in your life. This is the three things according to the motivations perspective. And it emphasizes the rational calculations, that is what motivation is equal to expectancy, instrumentality and balance. So these three things link with each other, and then only we can be able to, so these three things once it links, automatically we can be able to achieve the motivation. And the next one is equity theory. According to Adams equity theory, motivation depends on perceived fairness. Okay, we can see that diagram, we can see the picture that it shows that input what you have been given and what you can receive through the outcomes. That is what that it mentioned in the picture. Input outcome, outcome by input is equal to outcome by y by input y. So motivation depends on perceived fairness. People compare input output ratio with others, imbalance, that is demotivation, and focus, just as in rewards work conditions. So if you want to achieve get the perceived fairness, then people compare your input output ratios, what you have put yourself, what the performance you have given and what ratio what you have achieved, that is what comparable. And imbalances, so imbalances got means if you have been demotivated, automatically it shows some sorts of imbalances will be there. And then focus, so you have to completely focus on that. Once you've been good, performed good well, then automatically the rewards will be in justice. So once you've been hard worked, automatically you will get a good reward, that is what happening. So that is what equity theory, what you have doing, what you will get, that is what you put, that will you receive. And next one is goal setting theory, Locke and Latham. So according to specific challenging goals is improved performance. So if we see the key elements, like whatever, if you want to achieve the goals, you may have some sort of elements need to be followed by that. First one is clarity, and second one is commitment, and third one is feedback, and fourth one is task complexity, fifth one is motivation increases with well defined targets. So you need to have clarity about what you are going to achieve it, and first once you have clarity, then you have to full-fledged, you have to commit yourself, and you have to receive the feedback how you are been doing that work. And after that, task complexity, so how far you can be able to finish a task according to the expectations, and finally that motivation. So once you finish all those things, and motivation increases with good targets. So once you can be able to achieve your targets, so that is what that achieving the goal setting theory. This was told by Locke and Latham. So self determination theory, According to Daisy and Ryan, it focuses on intrinsic motivation, that is the basic psychological needs, that is autonomy, competence, relatedness, emphasizes internal growth and well-being. So, basic every human being wants to have the basic psychological need, that is autonomy, that is I want to be free in do everything, no one will be questionable, and competence, what capability and I am having, according to that I have to show it, and relatedness, I can able to relate with others and give the best, emphasizes internal growth and well-being. So, even I have been well growth and well-being, good mental health and good physical health, so I can able to give the best everyone is expecting. So, this is what focusing on intrinsic motivation and applications. So, how we are going to apply this in real life? In education, encourage intrinsic motivation, so we can automatically achieve the goals, and in workplaces we can provide recognition like rewards, recognition, all those things, fair treatment, opportunities to grow, then automatically you may have some sort of self motivations will be there. And in personal life, set meaningful goals, build competencies and autonomy. So, whatever that goals that you can able to achieve in your life, set according to that, build competence, that you may have the capacity that you can able to achieve, and autonomy, the freedom that you are having, so you can able to achieve. So, these three things if we can able to achieve in our real life, then automatically we can be motivated well and you can achieve whatever you want. So, finally I am going to conclude this. Motivation is a multidimensional. So, you can't say that one single concept is able to achieve it enough. No, we have to put it everywhere, every concept we need to concentrate, we can focus. That is what we call it as a multidimensional. No single theory explains all behavior. So, you can't expect all behavior. So, you can't expect all the theories that showing that particular behavior. No, each and everything have some sort of behaviors. So, we have to show it and prove it everything. Use a combination for effective practice. So, if you want to do it best, so we need to do in an effective way. So motivation is a key to growth, performance and satisfaction. So, if you want to grow, if you want to satisfy what you have been, and if you want to perform well, you have to get motivated yourself, whether it is intrinsic or extrinsic. So, it depends upon the persons you are having, that the goal that you have taken. Thank you.